Oh, it's a sleepy guy. Oh, he got hit on the head with a coconut. Hello, everybody. I am the MoeChicken, and this is Hudson's Adventure Island 2. Now, this is a game that, well, let's just go ahead and start it. This is a game that I played, I wouldn't say a great deal when I was younger. It's a game that I played... I didn't own it. I didn't actually own this game, but I remember it vividly. And what's funny is that for the longest time, I didn't realize it was specifically Hudson's Adventure Island 2 that I was looking for. And so I would play like Adventure Island 1 and just assume that my memories weren't very good. And then not too long ago, I wound up getting my hands on all three of the... I'm on a dinosaur now. I wound up getting my hands on like all three of the Adventure Island games. And yeah, I was just sort of like, oh, this is the one I remember. Huh. Anyway, so to explain a little bit of... choose an egg. That one. And I got points. Hooray, points. Hooray! Whee! So, Adventure Island, if you don't know, is a game about this gentleman, Master Higgins. He's a fellow that lives on an island and wears a grass skirt and has an extraordinarily, what would you call it? Proper sounding name, Master Higgins. I'm invincible. Invincible. Go, 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 go. It's a platform about this fellow, Master Higgins, and I don't actually know what the plot of this one is. I know what the plot of the third one is. He's trying to rescue his girlfriend, who has been kidnapped by aliens. Now for... I lost my thing. Now for this one, I'm not really sure what he's doing, but he is adventuring on islands, and his shtick is that he runs. He's kind of famous for he's famous for a couple of different reasons, among which is, you know, his very proper sounding name, his kind of weird, freakish underbite face. I don't know, his face is very odd. It's distinctive, but it's very strange. I'm gonna put this away. So, you can actually store items for use later, and it's pretty easy to find an axe, so I'm just gonna put that aside. See, there's an axe, so I didn't really need it. The way the power-ups work is that you find eggs, you find power-ups in them, and depending on what you currently have, they change. So if I had kept my axe, that would have been a skateboard, which is sort of the second tier generic upgrade. What is this? Oh, I found a key. Oh, bonus level. Neat. Found a bonus level. I didn't finish my thought with Master Higgins. So he's famous for... Wow. He's famous for falling off of clouds. He's famous for his somewhat distinctive design, his strange name, and the fact that you have to eat constantly. Like, you can see I've got like a health gauge up there, but what you might not expect is that, like, as you move through the level, that health gauge is also kind of like a timer, because Master Higgins, you know, he's running constantly, and he needs to eat. You know, he's... Oh, that stupid pink frog killed me. Curse you, pink frog! He has to run constantly, and so you have to keep getting food to power him. And I mean, people kind of make fun of him, like, oh, look at this fat guy constantly having to eat. But think about it. The guy runs constantly, and he's basically a vegetarian. All he eats is, like, fruit and vegetables. So he's actually probably in pretty good shape. He just has to run a lot. Anyway, can I get that bonus level? Yeah, I can. Cool. Bonus level, please. Yay, bonus level. I don't know how I messed it up before. It's like I jumped on the spring and then nothing happened. Let's see. Work spring. Okay. Great. It worked the first time. I don't even know. Anyway, so most levels in Adventure Island 1 and 2, I played a little bit of 3, but it's the one I have the least experience with, are usually very linear. You're just sort of running. It's kind of like Sonic the Hedgehog with a lot less frills, I guess you could say. You pretty much just are constantly running forward and trying to get food to stay alive. And they're dinosaurs. This is, I think, a new addition for this game. There are 4 dinosaurs available. This is the fire dinosaur, who is probably one of the more useful ones. It's Spitfire, and he can walk in lava. So if you're in an area with lava, you can just walk through it. It's very helpful. There's also the blue dinosaur, which I had earlier. I don't know what his... I think he's just sort of like the generic green Yoshi kind of character. He doesn't really have anything special about him. There's a plesiosaur, I think it's what you call them, the sort of underwater dinosaurs. I'm gonna store him so I can use him later. I will keep my axe though. And, skateboard. Okay, so... you still need to eat, even if you're on a skateboard, though. So this is still exhausting, apparently. Look at his little face, too. He's like, yeah, I'm on a skateboard! Oh, now I'm on a blue dinosaur. Cool. Blue, what was it? He said there's a plesiosaur, and then there's like a pterosaur for like flying. And I mean, they were added for this game. They're kind of fun. I don't really know if there's any rationale for why they're in the game, but there you go. But these games are really fun to just sort of go through. Like, again, I remember playing it as a kid and enjoying it because it's very simple. You know, it's like, it's a good game for like a little kid to play and remember because... Oh, I got an extra life! Yay! 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 Like the dinosaur's face. It's a very good game for like a kid to play because it's like you just go right. There's not a whole lot to it, and that's all there is to it. You just sort of like go right and keep on going right till you get to the end and just get food along the way. And it's fun. I enjoy it. There's an eggplant. Now this eggplant, I think is I think the eggplant is like a power down in the same sense that like the fairy is a power up. I think the eggplant is a power down. It provides you no extra protection, and from the look of things, I got it again, you know, because I'm smart. I think it's actually draining my health faster. The dragonfly followed me down. What the heck? Yeah. Anyway. So yeah, we're gonna play a little bit of Adventure Island. I've never beaten this game. Like I mentioned earlier, I just got my hands on all three of them not that long ago, and so I played 2 a little bit, and remembered that this is the one I liked, and then didn't get very far. So I'm gonna see how far I can get in this. We're just gonna play for a while, see how far we can get, because it's a fun game. I really wish I had an axe. You gonna do anything? Jump? Okay, he did. That frog's just really sedate and doesn't care. I would really love an axe right now. That would be awesome. Hello, crow. Hello, crow. Trip. Whatever. I'm done. Oh, I got 2,000 points for something. I don't know what for. Maybe because I beat the level without a power-up? That's sort of an interesting concept. I wonder if that's actually it. It would be interesting if if you actually got like a bonus for beating the level under sort of a disadvantage. That would be very strange. What was I saying? Kind of getting off track here a little bit. Adventure Island, whatever. It's a fun game. I'm gonna keep on playing it, and we're gonna keep on rolling along with Master Higgins here. Now, I'd love to know why his name is Master Higgins. You know, it's such a proper sounding name, honestly, and he's just sort of like an island dude. He's just a dude on an island. I don't know why he would have like an honorific, or where he would get the name Higgins from, but that's his name. I think for a little while there, he was actually a mascot for Hudson, which sadly is no longer around. I miss Hudson. They made some games that I really enjoy. They made the original Mario Party games, from what I understand, were developed by Hudson. I believe Bomberman was developed by Hudson, and I love the earlier Bomberman games. And Master Higgins. Master Higgins, too, was a character from... I fell into that purple deadly water. Let's see, how am I doing? I only have 1 life left. I'm not doing great, but whatever. I should probably take that axe, but I keep leaving it. It's like, no, I'll need it later. Stay where you are, axe. Maybe if I go down, I can find some more, like a power-up or something. Ah, there we go. Yes. Power-up. Oh. Well, not what I was expecting, but it's cool. I'll take it. Fire-breathing dinosaur works. I lost it immediately. What the heck? Yes! A fire-breathing dinosaur! Oh. Alright, well, we'll just keep on laboring through here. What was I saying? Oh yeah, Master Higgins. He was Hudson, and I kind of miss Hudson, but I'm glad that we got these games. I think they're fun. I actually don't really know. I don't know what's in this. Oh, it's a bonus level. Okay. See if I can do better this time. I did so well in the last bonus level. Well, it's the same thing. Jump! 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 I want that. Okay, I'll just take it. Whatever. That's fine. I need an axe. I'll take it. It's better than what I was doing before on the bonus levels, so I'll take it. I don't actually know, like I mentioned before, I don't know the plot of this one. I know the plot of the third one. Girlfriend gets kidnapped, and you save her. I also think that the plot of the Super Nintendo one, if I remember correctly. This one, not so much. I have no idea why I'm doing any of this, but I am. I am adventuring across the islands, and pretty soon here, I'm going to get to the boss, which you may have seen on the world map is like a giant, weird pineapple thing. Not really sure what it's supposed to be, but there it is, pulsating up there. Not there yet, though. I actually thought that was the last stage before the boss, but I guess I've got... Oh, yes, the vertical cave level. You know, that is one of those things that, like, so something I've kind of come to appreciate more as I've gotten older and learned a little bit more about about sort of like the history of games back then, is that the idea of vertical scrolling is kind of a bit of an advancement, honestly. And I just never really put that together as a kid because I didn't really think about how games were made. I just thought they were super cool. But it's akin to the same sort of paradigm shift of having a stage with water and like terrain, like a place where you can jump into water and swim. You know, like as a kid, I was just sort of like, oh yeah, that's cool, that makes sense. You know, it's water, whatever. I didn't really think about the idea that it's, you know, the game designers would have to like create an entire different shift in terms of the control paradigm as soon as you jumped in water, and so like the game was constantly switching between control schemes or whatever. And I want that one. Ugh. So I guess you just get this every time? I don't know. When I first started playing the game again, I thought maybe it was just a... Master Higgins, where are you going? You're going away from the giant pulsating pineapple monster. And I think this is the... Yes, look at its droopy eyes. It's like, I guess I'll help. I mean, I don't even know. I'm just here. I'm just a sad plesiosaur. And there are some coelacanths. Oh, all the dinosaurs are here for some reason. Seriously, why are there so many dinosaurs here? I lost him! I lost him immediately! That's a shame. That's a shame. Anyway, what was it? Oh yeah, so there are a lot of like nowadays when I see games that have like a lot of different control schemes and like allow you to switch things up, I'm like, oh yeah, this is a more advanced game. That's cool. I like that. So I always like when games have varying things like that. And I try and look for, in particular with the NES, you try and look for things that are kind of like interesting design decisions, because it was hard to make it. Oh, I got an extra life. That's good, because I kind of needed that. It was hard to make games back then. I mean, it's still hard to make games, but it was very hard back then. Okay, so I take like little tiny steps from like one stage to the next, and then when I get to the boss, I'm just like going right over there. So here we go. We're gonna fight this octopus monster. I keep trying to call the pineapple monster an octopus monster, and I don't know why. But yes, giant pineapple. You will see it. You will see the giant pineapple, for it is great and terrible. And I'm glad that I've got something to attack with, because, well, I think that that does kind of raise an interesting question. I wonder if they would just automatically give me something before I fight the giant pineapple monster if I didn't have anything. I don't know. I don't know. Because, I mean, you can't do anything to him otherwise. Like, Master Higgins literally has no attack unless you have the axe or, like a dinosaur friend. And there is a dinosaur friend here somewhere that I want to get. The pterosaur is here somewhere, but I don't know. Okay. Thank you, snake. Fire-breathing snake. It's a cobrat from Subcon. Let's see, is it? There we go. Okay. Yeah, now I can fly. Yes. Look at Master Higgins' face. He's like, ooh, I can fly. Ooh. So I'm just gonna fly over the stage. Whatever. And now, look at it hop. That was adorable. He's like, boing, 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 boing. Oh, okay, that's right. Yeah, he fights on his own. I forgot about that. So yeah, that's the boss. It has these like things that come out. I guess they're like vines or tendrils or some such. But yeah, I'm gonna throw axes at it. And I think you're actually only damaged by the by those things. Those things damage you. All right. Are they gonna start me right there, I wonder? Nope, they are not. And I have no weapon. I hope I get a weapon. Because, yeah. The aforementioned, I don't know if I can fight without one. Hope I get something. Come on, give me something. Give me something. Ah! Alright, let's try again. I'll just take something. I am doing terribly at this. Oy vey. Come on. Here we go. Adventure Island. I can run forever. Because I am Master Higgins. My cardio is amazing. I run constantly and only eat fruit. And kill snails. Die, snail. I really don't know. For all that oh, it's not back. Oh no, I'm gonna have to fight it without the pterosaur. That's a shame. I really wanted that. Oh well. Oh well, that's fine. I wasn't actually doing that much. Each of the dinosaurs fights differently when you have like a dinosaur going into it. Oh wait, now this I hadn't gotten. Okay, the pterosaur is there. Okay, good. Yes. Join me, and off we go. And Master Higgins does that ooh thing again. Down we go. Okay, but yeah, each one fights differently. It looks like the pterosaur just sort of like drops like rocks. I don't really need that much. I think some of the other ones like the plesiosaur, like the water dinosaur, the boss of the second world, he's very like the plesiosaur is very useful against it because it oh, did I win? I won! Hooray! I won! Huzzah! Oh yeah, the water one. He would like defeat the shots of the boss of the second stage, and it was very useful. Anyway, that's gonna be it for this first episode. I might make a series out of this. I might make it a one-off. I'm not really sure yet. But we'll see. Anyway, this has been Adventure Island 2. I'm the MoeChicken. Thanks for stopping by.